My thing must not be plugged up. Oh, it is. Okay, it's plugged up. All right, y'all, come on in. Come on in the room. Come on in. What? Come in, come in, come in. We about to get it started. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Come in. We about to get it started. Y'all gonna win something. It's a giveaway at the end of the live. Hit the like button. We're about to get it started. Y'all gonna win something. There's a giveaway at the end of the live. Hit the like button. That's my thing. Hey, good morning. Good morning. We're doing 10 a.m. lives Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tell me what your hair issues are if you're having any. Let me know your hair issues. If you're having any, drop it in the comment section. Hit the like button when you come in so I know that you're there. Say good morning. Say hello. Tell me keep it cute, which is what I always say at the end of all of my videos. But let me know what's going on with your hair. How are you taking care of your hair? If you're new here, this is Korzen Hair Channel. This is Korzen Hair Channel. We sell hair care products. So if you're new here, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Subscribe to the channel. Join the community. It's brothers and sisters, okay? We got a sisterhood. It's a lot of sisters, but we got some men in our channel, in our community too. So y'all make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. I want to know what your issues are. If my music's too loud in the background, please let me know, okay? Let me know. All right, y'all ready? We're going to get into some things. I wanted to talk today about hair grease. So I'm trying to wait on more people to get into the room to talk about hair grease because it's been a really, really hot topic. I've talked about it before, but it's definitely been a hot topic in the hair care community. Should I use grease? Should I not? Does grease help your hair to grow? Does it not? We used to use it back in the day. My mama used grease on my hair and it was long and thick. And now I'm not using grease, and that's why my hair ain't, that's why my hair isn't long and thick. So we're gonna talk about all that. My locks are dry, trying to figure out how to add more moisture. I talked about locks before. I had locks a long time ago, Jamie Reeves. And the young lady who did my locks, she did this concoction and it kept my locks really moisturized. And so what I have said to people, I don't sell stuff for locks. The only thing that I would have that would not leave a residue on your locks is a foam mousse. That's not going to necessarily keep your locks super moisturized if you use the foam mousse, because then you'd have to, it's a foam. So our curling cream is more moisturizing, but it's not made for locks. And I don't want you walking around with the heavy residue on your hair. So you can sit it right there. No, 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 no. Up right there. Yeah, thank you. That's my husband. He done walked in here with his underwear on. I should have put him, I should put him on live, walking in here with underwear on and a t-shirt. But anyway, so I would definitely say my advice to you would be to go find a loctician. Someone who, you know, specializes in that. Now, could you use the foam mousse? Yes, but I don't think it's going to give you the moisture that you want all, you know, because you have to constantly use it. And I referred it before, and someone has used it and said that it works for their hair. But again, it depends on your hair type. I hope I answered your question. I would say go to somebody who specializes in locks, and then they can tell you what you need to use and what you need to do. $400, keep it up. I'm not sure what that means, Gilsbert. Can I get a shout out, please? All right, is it? I don't want to chop your name up. Terza? I feel like I got to sneeze. Woo! That was a sneeze. Terza, what's up, Terza? Chelsea, hey, Chelsea O'Brien. So yeah, so This is our foam mousse. We have it on our website at korzenhair.com. The website information is in the title. This is our foam mousse. Like I said, I've also said that you can use this on your locks because it doesn't leave a residue. But to keep your locks moisturized, probably depending on your hair type, you might need a little bit more. I will say that. We have our curling cream. This is really, really good for moisturizing, for twists, twist styles, braids, braids out, braid out. So you can also use the foam mousse for that too. The foam mousse is a lighter field. It dries faster, but the cream is a little bit heavier, but it gives you way more moisture. I would not recommend this for locks though. And we have our strengthening hair oil right here. Great for sealing in moisture. It promotes healthy hair growth. It does not have a fragrance to it. So this is really, really good as well. I use this on myself and my son's hair when I lost my hair up here, like back here due to premenopause or peri or whatever they want to call it. So that is what we have. That's what we sell on our website. We have some other things coming in. People keep asking me about. The foam mousse is $12.99. The curling cream is $12.99. Hafsa, I hope I said that right. And the hair strengthening oil is $15.99. Felicia Fee, good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back. Who do we have on here? Bartos Perta. Hello. Stars for Sky. I like that name. Good morning. Let me turn this down a little bit. Hold on a second, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I got music playing in the background, and usually I don't get commercial breaks. So I don't know why all of a sudden it's commercial breaks on this particular one. But those are the products that we sell. That's what we have right now. And I just wanted to jump in and talk about hair grease and oil, the difference between them. We want to talk about that today. I always try to give y'all some kind of information and whatever is trending on social media so we could talk about it. If you're a part of this community, y'all know I like to educate as well as sell hair care products. I've done hair for, oh God, I started doing hair in my mama's kitchen when I was like 15 years old. I went to hair school. When I got out of college, well, not college, well, you might as well say when I got out of college, because when I graduated from high school, I did go to college, and then I left college to go to hair school because I wanted to be a hairstylist. So I was stuck between, should I become an attorney or should I become a famous hairstylist? Like, and when I say famous, I wanted to be a celebrity hairstylist, open up my own shop, all of the things. And so that was my life for a really long time, with just doing hair. I never became a celebrity hairstylist, so don't twist my words, because I know people kind of hear what they want to hear. But I did do hair for a really long time. And now I've, left hair alone a long time ago, thinking about going back into it. But I started creating my own hair care line and beauty products just to give people something that I feel like maybe wasn't necessarily out there. And one of the major things that I feel we were missing was the education behind hair care. So it's one thing to have great products, but it's another thing to teach people how to use your products, but also educate people on their hair. And that's what I'm here for. Okay? That's what I'm here for. So I appreciate y'all for showing up. The curling cream looks highly quality, even though I have pin straight hair. Yes, the curling cream I love it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, I've been on a curling cream thing, but so many people have bought it. And they give me so much feedback on how great it is and how moisturizing it is. So I think I talk about that probably more than I talk about the other products now. And at one point I was talking about the hair oil because everybody was buying it and just giving me so much feedback. And people still purchase the hair oil, but now it's like the curling cream is popular. So you kind of get like, oh, this one's really popular 1 minute, this one's really popular, and it's that curling cream where everybody's like, oh my God, I love this curling cream. It looks like chocolate, it does smell like chocolate, but it has a light scent to it. And it really does moisturize. I always tell people use water because you get the most out of it when you use water and the cream. But it does a great job. So I can't, like, let me stop. Y'all have to purchase it and see for yourself, and give me your feedback. So, do you know how to reduce dandruff that comes from hair oil and dry skin? So reducing, okay, so let's talk about that real quick, and then we're going to get into what we came on here for. Let me see my package in route. Can't wait to, Felicia Fee, your package is in route. Okay, so reducing dry scalp. So There are so many different answers I could give you because I can't see your scalp. So I don't know what your hair looks like and why your scalp is dry. So I'll give you basic answers without knowing what's going on with your scalp because I need way more information. And one of the most important things is for me to see your scalp. So dry scalp can be caused from the products that you're using. Are you using gels? Getting your hair braided, not moisturizing your hair. Sometimes people can have scalp issues that that cause like psoriasis and things of that nature, which cause dry scalp. And I've talked about this before on another live. So it just all depends. Are you washing your hair enough? Some people don't wash their hair enough. They don't use moisturizing shampoo. Your hair is dry. Your scalp is dry. So there are so many different things that cause dry scalp. And in order to know what to do about it, you have to know what's causing it. Yeah. But I hope that makes sense. As far as using oil, I don't know if you're saying it comes from oil. Oil, is not a moisturizer. And I've said that before. So oil seals in moisture. The oil that we have is a strengthening hair oil that promotes hair growth. Everything does not work for everybody. So if you're using an oil that's causing you dry scalp, stop using the oil. Discontinue using it. It's not working for your hair and try something else. I'd like to tell people when you use the oil that I have, if you're experiencing some kind of hair loss, then you want to put it in those particular areas, as well as I like to put the oil after my hair is moisturized on my strands and get my ends so that I'm sealing in that moisture. And I only use my oil basically on areas where I'm experiencing hair loss and then do a scalp massage. But I'm not putting oil on my scalp every day. I don't believe that it's needed or necessary. Okay. So I hope that stars for Sky that helped answer your question. You wash your hair 3 times a week. Okay. You did say you have straight hair. So, and maybe that might be too much. That could be too much. 3 times per week, or it could be your products. It could be either or. So you may need to wash it twice a week. If you're washing your hair 3 times a week, which you said you have straight hair, so I'm going to assume you're not black. Is my assumption correct? And so if you're washing your hair 3 times per week, are you washing it because you're getting a lot of oil buildup? That's the other thing. You do need to put something on your hair though. Are you washing your hair because you're getting a lot of oil buildup? Or are you just washing it because you're like, oh, this is my routine, I'm used to it, and even though I don't have oil buildup, I'm just gonna wash it anyway? Okay, my assumption is correct. So let me tell you something. I don't mind promoting other hair pages. There's this guy on here. He's called Blowout Professor. He deals with a lot of women with straight hair like yourself. And so I would say go check out his page. He gives a lot of great tips that I happen to agree with. He's called the Blowout Professor. Go watch some of his videos. And he's also a hairstylist. Okay. So I would definitely recommend his channel, and then you can find what you need. But by not putting anything in your hair, you're not helping your hair. Because even though your hair is straight, you still need to do things to your hair. I know sometimes we think that, oh, my hair is straight, I don't need anything. He also promotes oil that you need to use he also promotes using oil, I should say, on your hair. We have a great oil which you can still use because this oil is for all hair types. You can go to our website. But simply the things that he has said, which I agree with, is you're going to wash your hair. You're going to use a leave-in conditioner. You're also going to use the oil. But go view his channel, Blowout Professor, so that you can get more information about your hair type. Okay? I hope that I answered your question and that helps. All right, so we're going to get down to the nitty gritty of why we on here. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your subscriptions. They're for free. I do not charge Netflix or Hulu pricing. The sub is for free. I love saying that because Netflix them went up crazy. I don't charge some kind of prices. So a lot of people love hair grease, and I have nothing against hair grease. I've used it. And it's no shade to the hair grease people, okay? The reason why I want to talk about hair grease is because there has been a a belief that hair grease will grow your hair, or people's hair is not growing because they're not using hair grease, all of these things. So hair grease can seal in your moisture. I feel like some people do overuse the grease, and that's why they are struggling with hair growth. So using hair grease is fine, but it's the overuse of it. And so what winds up happening when you use too much hair grease or even oil, right? Even if you use too much oil, you can experience the same thing. I feel like people are more heavy-handed with the grease because grease comes in a bigger jar and you can scoop it out with your fingers. Versus the oil is in a little bottle, and so people are just dropping it in their hair. So with the hair grease, you're using so much of it, it's heavy, and it's sitting on top of your hair. And so when you wash your hair, if you don't use a clarifying shampoo, or even if you do use a clarifying shampoo, if you have so much grease on your hair is not going to become clean. That's the issue that I'm seeing, which is why I want to talk about hair grease. Not, I don't like, not whether it grows your hair or it doesn't. Cause that could be an ongoing debate. And I'm not, it's too early in the morning for me to be debating y'all. Y'all see these bags? Sis is tired. I went to bed like at 1 a.m. Okay. And woke up a couple of times because I got a 6-year-old that I'm still waking up to go to the toilet. So I'm just saying that when you're using hair grease, you need to use it in moderation. You don't need so much of it. Whatever hair grease you choose to use, just overuse of it can cause you to not have the hair density or length that you want, because clean hair works best anytime you get ready to use products in the future. Like if you wash your hair, it needs to be clean so that when you put the products back on, they're working. Well, if you have that hair grease still on your hair every single time you wash your hair, everything that you're putting on it is not working, because now you got, I'm using this as an example. This is the hair grease. And then you, whatever your products are, you're just layering it on top of the hair grease. That's all you're doing. Imagine when you're using cooking oil, or even just put a cup of water and put grease in it. You'll notice that the grease will sit on top of the water. So that's what's happening when you're using your products. Everything is sitting on top of that hair grease. So when you are using grease, you need to make sure that you're using it in moderation. Not every single day. You do not need to use grease in your hair. And when you get ready to wash your hair, you need to make sure that you're using a clarifying shampoo to get the grease out. And you should not have to clarify maybe maybe twice at the most. If you feel like you have to continue to clarify and wash your hair, that tells you that you are using too much grease, and now that grease is hard to come out. And a lot of people, which I happen to agree, have recommended using Dawn soap, because Dawn soap will cut the grease. But if you got to go that far, you're using too much, and we should not be using that much grease in our hair. We want to use any type of product in moderation. And so the difference between a grease and an oil is lighter. And some people like the light oil for, usually for low porosity hair where it's hard to retain and absorb moisture. So some people like that. Some people like a grease because it's heavier and it makes you feel mentally that your hair is moisturized. But grease doesn't moisturize, it does seal in moisture. I think people get it confused because of the feel. They feel like I can feel the moisture or the grease, so my hair must be moisturized. No, you're just feeling grease. You're just feeling grease. Let me see if anybody has any questions. So Marco Polo says, I love hair grease. A lot of people do. A lot of people do. Yes, he has good content as well. Thank you, Felicia Fee. We were talking about the Blowout Professor. He does have good content. And he makes longer forms of content, which is great. So you'll be able to get more information from him. I, on my content, do shorter reels. I started making long form content, but the shorts took over, and now my long form doesn't go anywhere. So I gave up on long form. Marco Polo, hello, sweetheart. Hello, darling. Yes, my day is going well. I'm a little bit tired, but everything is all good. Let's go. Have a good day at school, stars for Sky, and God bless you too. Thank you, D. Campbell. I try to have a good spirit. Well, I do have a good spirit. I got to take that word try out of there. Yes, Marco Polo, absolutely. And that's what we're talking about. Hair grease does not grow hair. Well, I wasn't talking about that, but I didn't want to hurt the girls' feelings. Because I swear, every time I talk about hair grease, people get really sensitive because when they think something is working and doing something that it's not, ooh, they be ready to fight. And I'm like, I don't want to fight about hair grease growing your hair. If you want to believe that, I go and believe that. I've done videos on it and said it already. And they was in my comments ready to I'm like, if it was growing our hair, we would all have long hair and we would just, there would be no other products made, or this product would be $1 million product. And the grease that everybody believes grows hair, baby, it would not be sold in the store for $5.99 if it was growing hair. That would be the magic potion. And it would be so expensive that it would probably, and it would be sold out. So that would be the telltale sign that no, it's not growing your hair. See, Marco Polo, here you go, got me talking about it. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it because I ain't ready to fight this morning. Hello, Alicia. Thank you for joining. Somebody on here need Jesus. Let me grab my tea, y'all, because by me being up super late, my voice is getting hoarse and dry. Okay, I don't know. Somebody else need Jesus too. See what I took, Marco Polo. You looking at these comments? People be ready to fight, and their ignorance shows when you're talking about something that you have been educated on and actually went to school for. But I digress. Okay, grease seems to be too heavy for my daughter hair. Even some oils, yes. So, and that's why a lot of times people choose an oil over a grease because grease can be heavier. And so people like to use an oil, but some oils, y'all, some oils can also be too heavy. So you have to pick an oil that's a lightweight. And make sure that you're not even overusing the oil as well. That's the other thing. Make sure that you're not overusing oil. You don't need a lot. It's all about moderation. That's what it's about. I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about the whole hair grease. And it was really not whether it grows, because Marco Polo about to have me in a whole fight on here. Folks telling me to shut up. Woo! But really just using things in moderation and not overusing it. If you want to use hair grease, that's your business. I'm not trying to stop you. Okay. I'm not trying to stop you. My job is to educate you, and that's it. That's all. You go ahead and do what you want to do for your own hair. So there are ingredients in products that promote hair growth. And with that, you can pick and choose what product you want. So I talked about D. Campbell, about my strengthening oil. I have had and seen my hair strengthening oil promote hair growth. I've seen it for myself, and I have had people come to tell me that they've had great results. The thing is, there are other things that you should also be doing. And so one of the things is when you're using the hair strengthening oil, what I did to get my hair back, let me pick up my bottle, was I was on a hair care routine, of course, washing my hair. I was washing my hair weekly, making sure that I use my hair oil in the area that it was, I had lost my hair at. And then also making sure that I gave myself scalp massages so I could make sure the blood was working. Okay. So sometimes, you have to have multiple steps in order to see results. And I'll tell you one of the things, when I lost my hair, I believe it was 30 days. I didn't use my oil like I should have. So I dropped it, and then I was like, oh, let me just see if my hair is going to grow back. And within that 30-day time frame, my hair was not sprouting. I was like, okay, what's really going on, right? It didn't sprout by itself. And again, I told everybody, I ain't ashamed to tell you, I'm a woman of a particular age, so I am going through premenopause. There's a lot going on with this girl right here, okay? And so when I started to use the oil on a consistent basis and follow this routine for myself, which I was already washing my hair weekly, but giving myself the scalp massages along with oiling my hair, I saw my hair sprouting. I did a video on it and I showed everybody. I'm like, oh my God, look at these little sprouts. Within 30 days, my hair was long to where I could pull it. So I know that it works for me. I know that it worked for my son, and I know that it works for other people. I just keep trying to tell them, can y'all put y'all testimonies out there so that other people know that the oil works. But again, you can look at our ingredients on our website. They're natural ingredients. They don't have a fragrance. And order you a bottle. Order you a bottle and do the things that I'm telling you to do. How can I order? The korzenhair.com is the website. It's also in the title on this video. So korzenhair.com. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I like to just, tell everybody, how things work, what you need to do, and when you're buying the products. And, we prayerfully, your hair grows back, your hair becomes healthier, all of the things. So that's why I'm just on here to educate. All right, y'all. So I always like to do a giveaway at the end of my video. I'm only on here for about 30 minutes. Sometimes it always wind up being like 40. But the goal is to just come on live, do a 30-minute video, answer questions, because I do reels, like I said earlier. A lot of times people have questions. They're on my website in my chat. I love the fact that I or someone from my team can chat with you all and help out. And if I don't have anybody here to help and do the chat for me, I have to do it myself. The problem becomes when someone wants to ask me like 10 to 12 to 13 questions. It's like text message. The chat gets longer and longer and longer, and we're like on there for way too long. So I decided to start doing live so that people could come on here and ask questions. Especially since you're not able to necessarily ask all of them or get all the information that you need when I do reels. So that was really it. I want y'all to make sure you hit the like button. If you have a hair issue, please drop it in the comment section. I can give you basic information or at least guide you like I did Sky to the right direction. So I would like to even do that. Even if it's not always information that I can give you from myself, I will at least direct you to where you can get good information from. Okay? I want to do that because I want to be able to help people. People want healthier hair. Some people want longer hair, but most people want healthy hair. And that is the goal for this channel as well as our products. So to provide y'all with healthier hair and healthy ingredients. So as far as straight hair, I can't say because I haven't had a review with someone using the product on straight hair. I can say that unless it was the mousse, the mousse has been used on straight hair. So I've had people use the mousse on straight relaxed hair. Let me be clear, on relaxed hair. The mousse has been used on relaxed hair, and there are people who like it. As far as curly hair, which product are you saying? Because I could go through I talked about it earlier. The curling cream and the mousse work on curly hair, coily hair, textured hair. So they both do great. They're stylers and they both do great, but only the foam mousse has been used on straight hair. And I think that question came for Tara Sasson. I don't know how to pronounce these things. And the oil. I'm sorry, y'all. I told you I was up late. My voice is leaving me. The oil has also been used on straight hair. If some of y'all don't know, my husband is of Caucasian persuasion. And of course, my family on that side, they support me and they have straight hair. So they have used my hair oil. They use my oil. So I just need to throw that out there. So the oil, but the foam has been used on relaxed hair. The oil has been used on straight hair. Because women with straight hair also use hair oil. I mean, so yeah, you still going to use the hair oil because you still want to protect your ends. So even women with straight hair use hair oil. You just don't want to overuse it, whether you have straight hair or textured hair. And textured hair is just curly, coily, or wavy hair. So you don't want to overuse any product, but using an oil, yes. All of us have natural oils in our hair, no matter whether you have straight hair, curly, coily, or wavy. Everybody has natural oils in their hair. The thing is, people with straighter hair build up their oil. Their oil builds up more, which is why they tend to wash their hair more. So some of them may wash their hair 3 times a week versus I could go a whole week without washing my hair. I could go 2 weeks without washing my hair because the oil buildup is not like that. It's not there. So if that makes sense, And that's why I directed the young lady earlier to also subscribe to the Blowout Professor, because he specializes in doing hair for a lot of women with straight hair. I haven't done a woman with straight hair. Y'all know what I'm trying to say though. I don't want nobody to get offended, because there are more than just white women who have straight hair. There are Asian women who have straight hair. So that's what I mean. I haven't styled a woman with straight hair in years, in a long time. If a woman had straight hair, she had some relaxer in her hair, or she was getting a silk press. So it's been a really long time, but that's why I refer people to someone's channel who specializes in women with straight hair. And I'm very, very, I guess, stickler about going to people who specialize in what you need. And I don't care about, oh, they ain't gonna buy for me, I don't want him to. That's not my concern. My concern is you and your hair. That's my concern. And I want you to be concerned about you and your hair. And so if I can direct you to a hairstylist, which I have done that, I'm going to have hairstylists on my channel. If I can direct you to a hairstylist and I'll say, hey, this girl does really great hair, she does great natural hair, that's what I'll do. If I could direct you to someone who specializes in something that you need, that's what I will do. So I just want y'all to know that. That's the kind of person I am. Yes, you can say white. I know I can say white. I'm not scared to say white. No, what I mean is, let me clear that up. If I only say white, then you always have somebody to say, well, white people are not the only people who have straight hair. And so I was just like, to avoid all of that, because people they be in their feelings. I be like, Lord, I just say straight hair. But thank you. Thank you, Kiss Purr. I know I can say white. My husband is white. I'm not scared to say white. My child is half white and black. No, it's just, I know that white people are not the only ones who have straight hair. So I don't want to get into that whole debate about everybody who has straight hair. So I'm saying solely people who have straight hair. Yeah. But I appreciate it. What we got? Striker Woman. I wish y'all were around my area. My hair is weird. Well, I don't do hair anymore, but I do sell hair products, Striker Woman. So what do you mean by your hair is weird? AF. How is your hair weird? Thank you, Lovey. Tim's. Thank you for loving my channel. I appreciate it. I could say European. That didn't come to mind, though. A lot of stuff don't come to your mind when you're on live and you ain't had no good sleep at night. But I appreciate it. Yes, because my husband he's a European. I appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment, Kiss Purr. Thank you, D. Campbell. So, people are just easily offended. I try my best not to offend. I try my best. Sometimes, you just can't help it. Everybody is sensitive these days. And I mean everybody, because even I can be easily offended. All right, so Tavia, I'm gonna answer a couple of more questions and then I'm gonna have a giveaway, okay, y'all? So bear with me. Tavia, I have lupus and the middle of my head is so dry and is breaking. I start the hair journey with your channel. It's helping. You! I am so happy that it is helping you. Okay, so are you still experiencing dryness? This is what I need to know. And let me just say that I don't want to say I'm sorry that you're experiencing lupus, because it ain't, baby, you still here. You're still with us. And that's a battle that you are winning. You are winning and have already won. So I do want to say that. I want to give you some encouragement. I don't want to be like, oh my God, I don't want to feel like that. No, you got lupus. Okay. But you're doing good, sis. Are you doing good? That's the real question. How you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling? That's what I really want to know. So, but I'm so happy that the challenge is helping. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all this before I head out, and I'm going to give a giveaway. Let me read another comment. Girl swear is straight on the top, wavy on the bottom, and has thick strands. Okay, so let me answer this question. Striker Woman. Basically, you have several different textures in your hair. That's what it sounds like, unless you've had some kind of chemicals that cause your hair to be different textures. Anybody can have different textures. So your hair could be tightly curled and loosely curled. So you got a lot of different textures. That's what it sounds like is going on with your hair. Am I hitting the nail on the head with the, you said it's straight on the top, wavy at the bottom, and it's thick strands. Thick is good. It's good to have thick hair. I didn't appreciate my thick hair, but I appreciate it now. That's why it's all wrapped up, because I take care of it a lot better than I used to. I mean, I always did my hair, but I was so busy doing other people's hair, I wasn't focused on my hair. And that's what a lot of hairstylists do. So answer that question. Yep, you're right. So you just got different textures. And one of the things is when you have different textures of hair, there's not too much you can do about that unless you wanted to put a chemical to kind of somewhat balance it out. And I don't even want to say like that, but if your hair is straighter and you have like wavier hair, chemicals will make your hair, the wavy hair, straighter. That's what that's what I'm saying about balance it. The thing is, if you just have natural hair and you have different hair textures, you just have to find out the styles that work for you. And so again, I recommend going to someone who specializes in your hair type and your hair type. So whatever the main hair type you have on your head, finding a stylist that specializes in that. So for me, I have natural curly hair. Even though my curls are looser up here and tighter around here, I need to go to somebody who know how to do a black girl's hair. Don't matter what color they are, what race they are, they just need to know how to do a black girl's hair. Okay, that's basically what I'm saying. So go into somebody who knows how to do your hair type is really what I would recommend. And then that person can show you hands on how to take care of your own hair in case you don't know. Okay. No chemicals other than old dye. And dye can change your hair. Even if it's old, I don't know how old it is. Sorry, y'all. But dye can definitely change your hair because it could loosen up your curls. Okay. So let me see. I'm on my third week, and yes, I'm doing well. Okay, Tavia, I'm glad you're doing good. Okay, awesome. So my hair is braided under here. So I'm gonna tell y'all about the hair challenge real quick. We're gonna do the giveaway because it is 10:40. And let me see. I'm just going to gotta run. Y'all have a blessed day, Kiss Perk. Thank you for joining the live. You're welcome, Strike Woman. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so did I say Striker Woman? Okay, so let me tell y'all about the challenge real quick. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching this live. Let me get my brain together, y'all. The hair challenge that we're doing is to get your hair to grow. For some people, they want more density. Some people want more length retention. People want healthier hair overall. One of the things that we are doing is you're going to braid your hair. That means you can plait it, you can cornroll it, you can two-strand twist it, you can wear flat twist. Once you do that once you wash your hair, you're going to put it in one of those styles. When you wash your hair, you're going to want to make sure your hair is really clean, which is why I was talking about using grease earlier, how you have to use the clarifying first, use a hydrating, a moisturizing shampoo second, deep condition your hair, and then you're going to style your hair in the style that you want. You can use a leave-in conditioner as well because it does add moisture. And you can use this curling cream. The curling cream doesn't necessarily have to be used with a leave-in conditioner. But if you say, girl, I'm using my leave-in because I got it. I told everybody, test it on the back of your hand. Your leave-in and this curling cream, test it on the back of your hand to make sure it's not clumpy. And if it's not clumpy, that means it's going to work well together. Put your leave-in in, and you can also use this curling cream, or you could choose just to use this only to moisturize your hair. You're going to take the hair strengthening oil. You're going to make sure that you put this at the ends. Make sure you get the ends of your hair with this. When you're using these two products, make sure your hair is wet so that the product distributes evenly. And then you style your hair. During the week of you moisturizing your hair, there are a couple of things you can do. You can use a spray bottle with leave-in conditioner in it to spray your hair so that you can moisturize your hair again. Or you can also take the curling cream and do the same thing. You can spray your hair and moisturize it with the curling cream. Or you can even use the curling cream without water, okay? So I love the way my scalp feels when I spray the water. It just, man, it gives me this really, I don't know. The feeling is like, whew. It's like when you get in the shower, okay? And then I put my curling cream on my braids or my plaits or whatever. And then I even add a little bit oil just to the ends of my hair. And so that's what we're doing. I am washing, I think I said I'm washing every 2 weeks, I believe. Because Lord knows I didn't wash this week. So I'm washing my hair every 2 weeks. You're going to wash your hair really clean without braids. The second time around, you wash your hair with the braids in. I hope I made sense, y'all, because I'm tired, okay? Forgive me if I didn't. I am very, very tired. Okay, so we're about to do a giveaway. Let me see. I'm on the website now. Okay, Campbell, you're on the website. Did you need anything? Just Google Korzen Hair. Yes, you can Google Korzen Hair. I sent out an email a while ago with the link, so you could click the link and go right to review the products, but you can also Google Korzen Hair and leave a review. So everybody who's watching, if you've used the products, please leave a review. I always tell y'all, if y'all got something y'all don't like, just email me. I want to cry in private. Let my feelings be hurt in private, and then I can figure out, let me get my emotions together, and then I can figure out all of that, okay? Anyway, but no, in all seriousness, please leave a review on Google so that other people know how the products work, because word of mouth is everything. So thank you so much, D. Campbell. Thank you. I ordered from the link on here on Instagram. Tavia, thank you. Yes, Instagram. There's a link on there. You can place your order on Instagram. You can place your order. You should be able to place your order on Facebook. You can place your order on here. I tagged the products. So you also should be able to place your order on here. Now, we got to do our giveaway. So our giveaway today is our hair towel cap. This is our giveaway. This is our giveaway. It's going to come in this package. This is our giveaway. So the hair towel cap, it's great for using for deep conditioner. It's great for using when you don't have time to finish your hair because you've been washing it for about an hour. Sometimes it takes that long. So this is really good. You use a plastic cap underneath it. You put this on top of your head. It's going to keep your hair warm. I promise you, y'all gonna need this. Winter is coming, baby. You ain't got time to be walking around with your head cold, and you do not want to have to tie a heavy towel on top of your head. So this is what I'm doing. I'm giving someone away this towel cap. So I have a question for you in order to get the giveaway. All right, y'all ready for the question? Lord have mercy. Y'all ready for the question? D. Campbell, you live in the UK? Oh wow, we only ship to the USA. To anybody living in the United States of America, I am so sorry. Yeah, we don't ship to the UK yet. You hear that? Yet. But in the USA. But I still appreciate you for joining the live, and you can still come and have a kiki with us, girl. You can still come have a kiki with us. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's get this done because I'll be on here forever and it's already 10:45. So this is the giveaway. In order for you to receive this cap, you have to send your full name and email address to korzenhair@gmail.com. Okay, so when I announce the winner, send your first and last name and address to korzenhair@gmail.com. I'm about to give the giveaway and I'm going to ask y'all a question. So somebody could win this cap, okay? Somebody gonna win this cap today. All right, so my question is, oh Lord, I left my pad over there. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot my pad. My folder got my question on it. I always forget it. Hold on. I'm about to get the pad. I write my question down in my little pad, y'all. So I have it. Okay. Oh, okay, I got it. Is this the one? I'm trying to say organize me. Oh man, I don't know where my question is. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a one off the top of the dome because I thought I wrote it down and I didn't write it down. Oh no, mom. That's my son. He said, oh no, mom. Hey, Ty. Okay, I didn't write my question down, y'all. I didn't write my dang on question down. I had it and forgot to write it down, and now I can't even remember what it is. All right, so this is what my question is gonna be. Y'all ready? What does the hair strengthening oil promote? What does the hair strengthening oil promote? Y'all drop it in the comments. What does the hair strengthening oil promote? Boom, Kendall, hair growth. Because I could not find my question. Kendall, yes. Is it Kendall? Kennedy. Y'all know I wear my glasses. Kennedy was the first one to say hair growth. Yes. Napa Valley, it's hair growth. Healthy scalp is awesome, but the hair strengthening oil promotes hair growth. So Kennedy Larrabee, I think that's how you pronounce it. If you're going to accept this, can you please send me your email address? Let me know if you're going to accept it. Some people, sometimes they already have bought it and they, are okay without accepting it. Some people are not in the US of A. But you have to be in the United States of America. That's one. Send me your email address, your first name, and I'll send you out a towel cap as well as the plastic cap to go underneath it. So, Kennedy, you are exactly right. Can y'all give Kennedy some hearts? Come on, give Kennedy some hearts for the hand clap. Kennedy, some hearts. Come on, y'all. Where y'all hearts at? Boop, 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 boop. All right. Thank you. Thank y'all for giving Kennedy a hand clap. Appreciate it. Okay, awesome. What is matinee? What is that, Kennedy? I'm not sure what that is. Are you in the USA? If you're in the USA, I can send you out your gift. If you're not in the USA, I would have another winner. Okay. I think we're going to have to go with somebody else, so we're going to have to go with our runner-up. Oh, you are? Okay. I was about to say, child, because I was going down somebody else. All right. Kennedy, you're in the USA. Send me your first name, full address to korzenhair.com. I will send you this towel cap with a plastic cap. That is to our winners for today. I appreciate y'all for being on the live. We'll be back on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Y'all have a good day. Have a good week until I see y'all again. All right. And don't forget to shop korzenhair.com.